He has obviously watched a lot of Ratatouille.
It's a good movie, Ratatouille.
I mean, Ratatouille.
It basically is Ratatouille. The entire thing revolves around baking cupcakes.
Do you think
Cupcakes?
that the rat grabs his pubes when he has sex?
Excuse me?
What? Yo.
What?
Somebody to guide him in the kitchen, but you say he doesn't need somebody to guide him in the bedroom. I get it.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
You know what? Would that make him better or worse? Is it recording? We're going to have this conversation. Would the rat make him have better being at sex than
Well, if
himself?
he's that good at cooking.
Right, but that's just his hands, though. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm catching on
Wait.
now. Jesus Christ.
But, I mean,
You know the nerves to tug.
I mean, he
Hello,
moves his legs,
French girl.
too.
Let me show you my fatatouille.
Turn your head and cough.
What if she sees it? Like,
Because she's in the... Oh, but she would see it because it's in his pubes.
His dick just has a chef hat. It looked like a little nose. It looked like Captain Freeze nose.
He'd just be like, I hope you don't mind her.
What?
Keeps me hard.
What?
No, he just grows a set of extra long pubes that go all the way up to his head.
Oh, my God.
Full of blood.
Oh.
Ings tattoos. Ings. They're Bender's tattoos, but it's his pubes.
oh, Lord.
That would be so gross. Bro, your pubes would be... Oh, God. I don't think I would...
That would take a long time.
What
That would
have
take,
I
how long would that
done?
grow? How long would it take to grow your pubes that long?
I don't know.
At least
Can someone
two.
measure that?
You'd have to use Rogaine.
Rogaine?
And a hair straightener, and
Isn't
that'd
that
be
the
the
dude on
scariest part of your
Spotify?
day.
Do you have to put, like...
It's kind of bald. I don't think you should use him.
Don't you have to put, like conditioner to make it grow?
I don't know
No?
the physics of pubes.
You have more hair, most hair, I think, out of all of us. No, you don't. Your pubes,
Head
they're
hair and pubic hair are not the same thing.
Oh, they're not.
No.
Okay. So if I don't...
One's made of pubes.
Welcome to the Cobb Bros podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Oscar, how you doing?
It's pretty good. I just want to know how do I grow my pube hair?
Top 10
Someone
questions
said
science can't
Rogaine.
answer.
Jesus.
I feel like we should have a more appropriate start, but
No.
No,
we're rolling.
what's inappropriate with this? Just we're talking about rats pulling on pubes and how to grow them.
Well,
better.
Ratatouille specifically, so...
Rat
His
Remy.
name
Name
is
is
Remy.
Remy.
His name is Remy. Sir.
Thank you.
Ratatouille is a peasant dish from France. It was only popularized because the movie Ratatouille, but it was a peasant dish made of squash.
Nice.
we're back in person, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Yes, we're all here at the table.
Cyrus,
I'm
how
not.
you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Name's Jeremy.
Sorry to catch you right as it took a bite.
No, it's good.
Varndar?
Guacamole.
Gamer.
Guac-
It's gonna make me
fart.
gamer fart.
Yeah, dude. Yummy dumpy.
What?
What?
What did you just say? No.
Colton, how you doing?
Hi,
Isles here. Hi, what's up?
Hey,
Nice.
there he is.
Nice.
Hello,
It is
Colton.
great to be back at the table, at least.
Fuck yeah.
Wonderful.
Colton, I wish we could have you here, but in time, we will make it happen.
We will eventually have all five of us in the same room, and it's going to be legendary.
It is.
Legend.
Wait
Wait,
for
for
it.
it. And then we wait till the end of the episode now.
Dairy.
You son of a bitch.
I like the not all in the same place ones more just because I can hear everybody individually when
Okay.
it's all
Yeah.
together like this. When you guys start talking all together, I can't hear anything.
Fair point.
Yeah.
We will talk one at a time.
Or I could pull up Discord on my phone
Yeah, and we're gonna talk one at a time.
and put my phone
And
in
we're
the
gonna
middle of
talk.
the
Get out. Get out.
table. Nice.
McMurray, how are you now?
McMillan.
Good, and you?
McFlurry.
No.
You're good. You're good.
Super Bowl.
It's coming up, huh?
Like tomorrow, but everyone will be hearing this already.
24 hours away. By the
Oh,
time
yeah.
you're hurting this, we are 24 hours away from being about halfway through the game.
Yeah.
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 Uh huh.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
They're gonna play the game, and the Chiefs are not gonna win because
They're not
the
in the
Chiefs
Super
are not
Bowl.
in the Super Bowl. And also Odell Beckham Jr. His dad is Odell Beckham III, and they play a very good birdie game.
What?
3 3-pointers in 1 quarter. So I mean,
What are you saying?
What's your hypotenuse
Yeah.
right now?
I'm talking about sports.
Ball?
Huh?
Yeah, the Super Bowl.
All right,
Speaking of
who
which-
else thinks is gonna win the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
I think because of their home field advantage and because
Wow.
they're a pretty good team. The Chargers have a good shot.
It's
But
Rams.
I love. I always. I'm just gonna. I always fucking do it.
So
Los Angeles is gonna probably have a good shot at winning, but
For-
I'd love to see the Bengals win.
I hope the Bengals win.
I don't know if Brandon's doing it intentionally, but for
I
the
literally
last
am not.
4 weeks, he's been calling the Rams the Chargers.
I have not been doing it purposefully.
No, it's okay.
My brain thinks of the blue and yellow logo from LA, and turns out they're the same fucking team, and they
He's
play in
like-
the same fucking stadium.
He's like, I can't believe that we're playing the Chargers in the NFC Championship. I'm
And my
like, "The
brain
who?"
is.
Well, how far did the Chargers make it this season?
We knocked them out of the playoffs. We beat them in the final week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was them or us, and we took the spot.
All right.
In
Think-
overtime
Yep. Because
Oh.
I think if they would have won,
because their coach took a timeout.
if they would have won, I think they would have played the Bills.
Oh, so
And then
they
the
wouldn't
Patriots
rip
would have played
anyways.
the Bengals. Yeah.
Damn.
How did Cincinnati get there? Like how were they this season rather?
They
The
were
Bengals?
Yeah.
10-7. They had a bunch of big commanding wins. You know, I'd say they went 10-6 because they sat all their starters in the final week because they had already clinched their division.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Beat the Raiders by 7, and then they beat the Titans and Chiefs by 3. But they beat the Chiefs twice this
Yeah.
season.
Oh, wow.
I think it was week.
What changed?
17, I think.
Like what's new with this team than all the other teams previously haven't had?
So you think about Bengals quarterbacks in the past. They had Carson Palmer, and he wasn't working out, so they drafted Dalton, and they rolled with Dalton all the way up until they drafted Joe Burrow. Right.
Joe
now.
Byron?
Joe Byron. Joe Burrow.
Did they get him out of the draft?
He was first overall out of LSU last year. And
Oh, so
They could draft the
okay.
coaches?
The
I didn't
know.
LSU.
Players.
No,
Oh,
LSU memes
LSU.
make sense now.
so it's
Good for
cool because the
him.
lineman that picked him up to like carry him off the field when they won the national championship against Alabama
Uh-huh.
was the same lineman that picked him up when they beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship.
wow.
It's
That's
pretty.
cool.
It's pretty much just the LSU North is what the Bengals are at the moment because
Okay.
the Bengals didn't do so hot last year. They went 4-12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Joe Burrow, I think he broke something or tore something in his knee.
Tore his ACL.
Tore his ACLs, and he was out for the season. And they just had an awful season with Joe Burrow. But everyone's like, he has talent. This year in the draft, they selected in the first round Jamar Chase, I think 5th or 6th overall, and he was his wide receiver in college.
Oh, so he's used to how they play.
So you have your
Oh,
second-year
wow.
quarterback Joe Burrow and your first-year wide receiver Jamar Chase that played with each other in college, and they're lighting it up because Jamar Chase won Offensive
Whoa.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, chemistry
Christ.
on the field is definitely a huge advantage
Yeah.
for players.
They were heavily criticized because they didn't take a lineman in the draft because everyone noticed that Burrow was getting sacked at a high rate last year, and they chose a wide receiver, and everyone's like, "That's not going to work out." Well, now they're in the Super Bowl.
Right. Huh? Well, good for them.
Yeah,
The
'cause-
Rams can use that to their advantage, though. It'll be interesting
Chargers.
to see.
That time I didn't touch
like you said, it's just
Rawr.
surprising to see him go
Rawr.
from 4 to 12 to now
4 to
they're
12,
10 to 7.
10-7, and
Yeah.
they beat. Yeah,
The number one
I'd
team.
say the Chiefs are the number one team in the AFC. They I didn't want to say steamroll, but they beat them twice. Got them where they want
They
them.
steamrolled him in the overtime.
because of
They,
the timeout.
they fucked him over in overtime.
Well, it's a kicker, McPherson. He kicked both game-winning field goals as time ran out.
That and Mahomes
Damn.
decided to just throw his 3 worst passes in his career
Yeah,
right at the
in
last
overtime.
moment.
Were they interceptions or is it just
No.
shitty?
First 2 were almost interceptions, and the third one was an interception.
I missed it because I went and saw Spider-Man, but it was the day the Chiefs played the Chargers on Thursday Night Football. Mm-hmm. And it was like 4th and goal, and Mahomes had a wide-open Tyreek Hill on the flat, threw it to him. It was like 10 yards behind him. It was the worst throw that
gosh.
Mahomes had ever made in his career.
God damn.
Chiefs ended up winning the game. It was wild, but
Shout out to Mahomes.
Mahomes.
That was the worst pass of his career. If you go look up just worst pass versus the Chargers, that'll be the highlight you'll see because it was an easy touchdown.
Yeah.
Crazy to see him now, like going from being the top of the league. Now he's just slowly going down.
No, I still say he's elite.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
he
still.
is?
with excuse me. With
He has a $500 million contract. He's a good player.
Shit. All right.
and with Tom Brady gone, I think he's gonna.
He's
top
probably
a lot
he's
of
going to
the
step up to the
leaderboards.
GOAT. Yeah,
He's gonna
probably.
top a lot of the stats.
Damn, really?
next
Well, because
season.
he did go to the Super Bowl a couple of times already.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Last
and-
year.
Okay, here's Patrick Mahomes' career. He just played his 5th year in the NFL, right?
Uh-huh.
His first year, he sat on the bench behind Alex Smith. His
Oh, I remember that, and he switched him
Yes.
How
out.
brutal is that?
Then Alex Smith signs with Washington, correct?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is a starter, and in his first year as a starter, he throws 50 touchdowns,
That's
Jesus.
insane.
over 5,000 yards, and lost to Tom Brady in the AFC Championship. It was a close one. It was when D Ford, remember, because Tom Brady, it was like 4th and 4, threw a complete duck of a pass, and it went incomplete. The Chiefs were going to get the ball and kneel it down. The defender on the Chiefs, D Ford, lined up off sides, gave the Patriots a first down. They scored, put the game into overtime. Then Tom Brady scored.
Wow.
Chiefs are out. They didn't go to the Super Bowl because they should have went to the Super Bowl.
Damn.
So his first year as a starter, lost the AFC Championship. Second year, they went into the Super Bowl to beat the Niners.
Yep.
Third year, go to the Super Bowl, lose to the Buccaneers. That fucking Tom Brady guy.
Thanks, Tom Brady.
Fourth year as a starter, 5th overall in the league, loses the AFC Championship to Joe Burrow.
Yeah, motherfucker
his-
has talent.
In his 4 years as a starter,
He's been there twice.
the worst that he's ever done is AFC Championship game.
I mean, he's gotten there consistently.
Yeah.
If we do a Madden league with just the teams, you should pick Kansas City.
All right.
Wow,
But isn't he
that's
on this
insane.
cover of the game?
He's on the
20
cover
and
of 20.
22.
20. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who's on 21?
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Oh, okay.
And then 22 is Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
So right now in the NFL, I think our top 3 are those 3 quarterbacks Cyrus just named, and that's Well, in this order, it's going to be Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, and Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
The top 3 quarterbacks for the next couple of years. I don't think anybody else will amount up to those 3 kids. 'Cause those guys,
Trey Lance has potential.
really?
Trey Lance's first couple of games, he fucking killed it. But
Okay,
he needs
okay.
work, but he has potential.
I'm gonna counterpoint on David. I think now that Brady's retired, I think
There's
best-
going to be a lot.
best
stepping up.
best quarterback in the NFL is Rodgers.
Yeah,
By a
I agree.
mile. It's gonna,
I agree.
it's
Aaron
gonna-
Rodgers
It's,
is.
it's
okay.
Aaron Rodgers, Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes, and only because of how hard he's been playing him, I'm gonna say put Josh Allen at 3rd.
Oh,
But isn't he off like the
okay.
Packers now? Because of this
No.
whole vaccine thing?
No, he just
There's
Got a
just
fine.
there's a lot of heat. You know?
Oh, okay.
basically what happened was he didn't tell the media that he wasn't vaccinated, but the Packers knew. But
Oh.
he was using different language to insinuate that he was vaccinated. The famous point they used against him is that he said he was immunized, and people are like, "Okay, that's not vaccinated," and he's like, "Yeah, I never said I was vaccinated." That's where that whole thing stemmed from.
Oh, goodness.
He just
Got on a
missed,
technicality.
he just missed the game because he was placed on the COVID list, and it was a big deal because everyone was making fun of him. And then he was on the Pat McAfee show, and he was showing his feet. He's like, "Look, I don't have COVID toes, okay?"
COVID toes?
They were making fun of him on Twitter for having COVID
Oh my
toes, and his
God.
profile picture for a little bit was a picture of his feet.
Was it really?
I swear to God,
That's amazing.
It was kind of funny actually, but everyone's just like, "You're kind of weak." I can't remember. There was a hospital that he was signed with that ended up dropping his sponsorship, but State Farm said, "No, we're just gonna wait until people forget." Which honestly is
Yeah.
a smart thing to do because people are gonna forget. No, Rodgers.
Right.
Rodgers is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, Rodgers and Mahomes.
What do you think,
And
Golden?
then-
Are the two.
I put Allen right behind him.
I have
Really?
no idea.
Oh,
I don't follow the stats.
Who's your favorite quarterback in the league right now, and why is it Deshaun Kaiser?
I don't even know who that is.
me neither.
He was drafted by the Browns, and he was their quarterback when they went 0-16.
That's why I don't know.
Oh,
And then,
16.
yeah, and then he backed up the Packers. Or my favorite quarterback, not named Josh Allen, is Blake Bortles, because I just like the name Bortles.
He sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
They asked him in an interview just after the AFC Championship when they lost to the Patriots, because he was the quarterback of the Jaguars. And they were like, "What would you do? What would you do if you weren't an NFL quarterback?" Because I don't know, probably work in construction, ripping cigs. That was his answer. And
I'm
everyone's
just
like-
here so I won't get fined.
Yeah, so people have started calling him, Tom Brady's the GOAT. Blake Bortles is the boat. He's the Bortles of all time.
Bortles of all time.
Yeah. Doesn't get any better than Blake.
Boop, boop, boop.
Bill.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I want a Rams Blake Bortles jersey. Cool.
Yeah, Kansas City just has a fucking insane lineup.
Yeah.
We'll do that franchise, and I'll be sure to pick the what's his face.
Yeah, I'm so down to start up a online
So
franchise.
if we do Madden 21, the worst team in that game is the Jaguars. So I'll play as the Jaguars.
Yeah, I won't play the Niners. I'll switch it up.
Ooh. No, you're not allowed to play Niners whenever you play with us. That's the thing.
Should we stay in this?
Well, that means that they can't play the Raiders.
Yeah, they know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have a team, so I just
yeah. That's you don't have a team and you know football the least, so Kansas City's fair.
Yes.
That's fair to give you the fucking shotgun of the entire game.
I just know you throw a ball, whistle blows,
Get it to the end.
points go up, things happen. There's
You
a technical.
pick a play and it's gonna show where your people are gonna go.
Yeah. I know there's a red flag at some point. If someone,
Once you know the controls too, because it's taken me about 3 weeks of playing it nonstop to just learn
Yeah.
the controls of everything.
Jesus Christ.
It's just because the game doesn't tell you unless you go into training.
Especially if you're trying to do pregame audibles and stuff. If you don't know
Yeah,
how to
that
do
shit to like change up your play. That shit's just whack.
On the fly, like as they're counting it down.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because like you start up your play, you look at what the other team has, you don't like your lineup, you have to do a call so that your line adjusts before you snap it. Otherwise, you'll get killed.
Oh,
Well, obviously,
You just get intercepted every time you try to throw a pass.
exactly. If their safety
Yeah.
is obviously showing pressure, that means they're showing a blitz.
See, I don't know what that means.
Well, yeah. So like if a safety drops down and you know
Yep.
gets
Okay.
behind some of the linemen, it looks like he's
Suggest
about to
not
blitz.
playing, Oscar. You're not gonna have
Safety,
a good time.
the safety is the guy in the middle, and so what he just said, if you were looking at it from Madden, it's the dude standing in the middle. If he runs towards the line before the snap, they're probably gonna blitz you.
Which means that you can open up the top if you can get a receiver that's fast enough to run a post or a
Over the
streak.
top is like
Yeah.
If you,
Uh-huh.
if you-
throwing the ball like
so
Yes.
if you run
forward.
2 people deep down the field when a safety blitzes,
Okay.
that means there's a good chance. By good chance, I mean definite chance that one of those receivers is going to be one-on-one, which makes a higher catch probability rate.
which means there's only one person trying to block him.
Okay.
You never want to throw it deep when there's 2 defenders covering somebody.
Because they can grab it out of the.
easily. Yeah, they could. So one of them
One
can body
person
the
ball.
receiver, the other can go for the pick.
Yep.
Yeah. David.
What?
Nothing. I put my hand down and almost swiped the cord.
Oh shit. Okay.
I did that to my display
Oh.
port cable right before we had to.
Anybody got more football
here.
talk we're gonna get out of the way?
Regarding my team that I would pick,
Yeah.
because I had an idea I was thinking about earlier. Because I was thinking about
Buccaneers.
I'm gonna use the Jaguars, and we're gonna do nothing but the teal jerseys.
you're gonna do the Jags.
Yeah. Or I'll just do the color rush outfits where they look like bottles of fucking
Sprite.
mustard.
Mustard.
Yeah.
Mustard.
I should show you the Jags color rush uniforms. They're atrocious.
Oh my.
I might go with the Bills.
The Bills?
Might
Buffalo?
go
Okay.
with the Bills.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Is Peyton Manning still in those or no?
No.
Not Peyton Manning. Eli Manning.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, he's on the Titans. No.
No.
Giants.
I don't-
Eli Manning was on. He played for the Giants. and
Yeah.
Blue.
he retired after the 2019
Some
season.
color.
Eli Manning retired already?
Yeah, he's been retired for about 2 seasons.
How
now.
old is he?
40, 41.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said.
Wow. Okay. He took money and went later.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, 1-2 Super Bowls. He's Brady's dad.
Have you guys seen their Disney Plus commercial?
Yes.
Oh, the bowling alley thing.
There it is.
Right?
There's Blake Bortles.
No.
Oh my god.
Yes.
They had bottles of
Dude,
mustard.
Blake Bortles in the color rush jersey.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is hideous.
Oh, man, with the 2-tone helmet.
Put
Do you-
that on hot dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna
please.
do Bills or Ravens probably.
All right.
One of the
Bills or
related
Ravens?
photos is the Rams color rush jerseys with
Ew.
Jared Goff.
Who?
Jared Goff.
Jared. Oh god.
He was
Goff.
he was the quarterback of the Rams
Goff.
3 years ago when they went.
Yep.
Is it golf or golf?
Goff.
You know how Jeff is spelled Goff?
Uh-huh.
Geoff. It's
Without the
Jeff
E.
without E. Yeah.
Goff.
Goff. Jared Goff. Yeah,
Uh.
there's the two-tone helmets. They thought that was a good idea for some reason, where the helmets are 2 different colors.
Yeah. Why not? Fuck it.
I think so. The Iowa
Styling.
Buckeyes or
What was that called?
Jayhawks.
I said it's styling.
Oh,
Nice.
perfect.
Yeah, I mean, if you, I guess. Mm-hmm. It just looks like mustard, like you said. What?
That was the promotional photo, and that thing looks ugly.
Yeah. That looks like a generic football team number 4.
So the NFL, if you guys don't remember, it
don't
was
remember
5 or 6 seasons ago. They started the Color Rush initiative, where they took select teams that were playing on Thursday nights in November only, and they would make them do Color Rush games, where they would wear a jersey that was almost all one color of whatever their team represented.
Okay.
The problem is one of the first inaugural games that they did was Bills Jets. So the Bills wore all red, the Jets wore all green. Sounds cool, right?
Yeah.
Turns out there's a type of color blindness that doesn't let you see red or green.
Oh, no.
So they got a lot of
terrible.
complaints from people that were colorblind going, I don't know what I'm seeing.
That is
Because it's just a
terrible.
mesh of a lot of people that look the same going at each other. So obviously, when the play snaps and they start running at each other,
Yeah.
who knows?
It just jumbles up. You
They
just
throw
can't
it down the
goodness.
field and it's just a blur, because I don't know how colorblind people see. I assume I've heard it's not gray. It's just a really murky color.
Right.
So imagine two really murky colors that look kind of the same and your eyes are playing tricks on you and they're just running down the field.
Yeah.
They catch it and you go, oh, touchdown.
Colorblind mode to Madden.
Oh, it's an interception. Yeah.
Then we can check out how it looks like.
So the next season, they moved the Color Rush initiative. Every team had a Color Rush jersey. But they had to make sure they did matchups. They actually talked to experts. They did matchups where people with color blindness wouldn't have a hard time watching the
Okay.
game.
Huh.
Teams had two choices. They were allowed to wear their primary color as one giant solid color. So like the Chiefs had big red uniforms.
Right.
They played the Raiders on Thursday night. The Raiders opted to do all white.
Okay.
So our Color Rush jerseys were all white, and we had a big silver number
Okay.
in the middle. And I thought it looked cool because, the Raiders usually wear silver pants. It's the only time they wore something that wasn't silver pants, and they were
Right.
all white. We still wear those Color Rush tops, but we wear the silver pants with them.
Okay. I mean, I like the white on silver though. It looks pretty nice.
The Niners had the all black ones. That was when the
Those were
Niners did their all
sick.
black.
I remember
uniforms.
those ones.
Love that one.
Yeah.
My favorite was what team was it? The Titans. They
Jaguars?
had all powder blues. Like it was just a giant powder blue uniform with the white helmets.
I was gonna say I'm probably gonna go with Titans.
You're gonna do Titans?
Yeah.
I was thinking about Titans too. They're fucking killer.
Oh yeah.
I remember them Titans. Yeah.
Do you remember the Titans?
I remember the Titans.
Hey, remember the Titans?
That's a great movie.
So we got Titans. I'll do Ravens. That's my decision. Chiefs, and then Jags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're gonna be Titans? We're in the same division.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
David and
Yeah.
I.
Are we in the same division?
Oh shit.
I could do Raiders so we could be in the same division.
There you go.
You could be Raiders, Broncos, or
Who else?
Chargers.
Raiders, Broncos, or Chargers. I really don't want to
Chargers.
be any of those teams.
Yeah, you could be the Rams.
Shit.
I think I might just stick with Ravens.
Colton?
Ravens.
Yeah.
Um,
Stay in the AFC.
What
Okay.
can I switch
What-
to?
What-
if
what-
we want to keep it.
Well, he needs an Xbox One.
Well,
Oh.
no. What division? What division can I switch to if I want to be in? So what teams do I have if I want to be in my own division?
Oh, Patriots, Jets, Dolphins, Bills.
Oh.
Wait, how many divisions
Jesus
are there?
Christ,
There's
really?
8, 4 in each conference. So
Okay.
we're all
AFC has 4, NFC has 4.
Yes.
Yeah, each four in one in each
East,
direction.
East, South, West.
Okay.
North, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And how many?
Patriots.
It's one team.
It's
And that-
it's 4 in the division. So NFC North has 4. NFC West has 4.
That's 4 divisions, but how many teams are in one division?
4.
4 teams in one.
Oh,
division.
Yeah, 4 teams per division.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
there's 16 in each conference.
Oh, okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Oh,
Welcome to Football Talk,
that's
32
not,
in total in the league.
the accidental football podcast.
That's not
Super
Tom
Bowl's tomorrow.
Brady's.
Oh, yeah.
Patriots. So I'll go with the Patriots.
Yeah, it's Cam Newton now, right? Or who is that?
Was it Cam Newton?
Who was it in 20?
What?
Patriots.
Their quarterback? Yeah, it was Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Kevin Newton was on
Interesting.
Patriots.
Yeah, after Brady left, it was Cam.
Yep, it was Cam
And they
Newton for season.
drafted someone.
And Cam Newton's killer
They,
too.
they drafted Mac Jones this year and they cut
Who?
Newton. And Newton's back on the Panthers, but
Right.
not for long. He's not playing well at all.
Jeez.
I feel bad.
That's-
I really love
That's a
Cam
shame.
Newton.
Me too. He was cool.
I
I
really-
enjoyed watching him.
I really wanted him to win that Super Bowl. It was really sad when he didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just looking up Color Rush uniforms and showing everybody. I'll show
We'll
everybody.
only be able to go through the
Yeah,
first week until Oscar gets off work.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Under the
Oh.
table.
Sorry. Everyone's going to get gummy bears.
That was Chiefs Raiders.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We'll get it. We'll see if we can get it going. Yeah.
I need football to
jeez.
last me through the summer. Like I've just been fucking football's my shit right now. I'm
For
learning.
sure.
I'm learning so much.
Somebody
So,
made these as a
We got a
mock-up.
Gang Beasts episode
Ooh.
coming up, and we've got a Madden episode coming up in the works.
Get ready.
If you want more worms, let us know in the comments as well. Those are good
Worms
ones.
too, yeah. I like worms.
We love worms.
We'll have to get Ben in. We
Yep.
had Ben in, but we lost that recording.
Yes.
So
We'll get another
efforts have been made to avoid that situation,
He was
and we
on-
will re-record.
I forgot. Ben was in a podcast with us one time. The Christmas episode.
It was.
Yep. Make sure you go check that out. Go listen to Ben.
Jingle bells.
Mermaid Man smells.
Don't want to be sued.
Barnacle Boy laid an egg.
Changing up the key.
Hey everyone, what have I been picking a bone with these last 2 weeks? You guys remember?
Your boneless wings.
My boneless wings, yeah.
I need you to stop
No.
right there.
I've brought up a topic these past 2 weeks because I just wanted to sit here and argue about how stupid they are. You guys remember what they are?
NFTs.
NFTs.
NFTs are pretty dumb.
Oh, boy.
NFTs are kind of ridiculous.
I have another NFT story.
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
No.
Oh boy.
What did they do with their money?
We're actually doing reruns now because we're going back to Ubisoft.
Oh, I think I know what
fuck.
you're talking about. I believe I remember this.
They held an internal workshop to address employee concerns about the company venturing into NFTs. If you don't know what's going on, Ubisoft is exploring the idea of putting NFTs into their game, and they're calling it the Quartz Initiative or something stupid like that.
Quartz.
Something dumb. Anyways, they want to integrate NFTs into games so that people get special rewards in-game. Brandon, thank you. They want to put special rewards that you can only purchase in games with an NFT that is unique to your character.
Fuck
and
that.
the fans are saying it's horseshit. And
Yeah, that's horrible.
Ubisoft, the head ups, or like the higher ups at Ubisoft, they're saying, oh, people just don't understand. They don't know what they're talking about.
All right.
Which
well,
is pissing people off because they're like, no, we know what we're talking about. We don't want
yeah,
this in our video
We'll
games.
just never buy another fucking Ubisoft game.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Thank you.
So
Their games are glitchy as fuck.
their
You-
employees
fuck
are also
them.
very outspoken. They're like, this is terrible. This
Yeah.
is a stupid idea.
Because they have brains.
So Ubisoft is trying to like calm the waters. They want people to be back on their side and go, okay, guys, let's ease you into the idea of NFTs because this is what people want, right? What do you think their solution was to make people like appreciate
free
NFTs?
NFTs.
They gifted their employees NFTs as bonuses.
I fucking
Oh
knew
my
it.
god.
I fucking knew it.
So they said, here's what it is too. It's a 20th anniversary of Ghost Recon. It's it's a Ghost Recon anniversary themed hat in Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Shut up.
They got a hat in Who the fuck plays Breakpoint 1 to enjoy the hat that they just earned?
Probably has shitty defense too.
God.
And 2, yeah, a hat that has a 20th anniversary of a game that they probably never worked on. Because if you're just a standard Ubisoft employee, you could be put in the Assassin's Creed division. They're like, oh,
Hey,
Here's a hat.
Ghost Recon, guys.
Ghost
Good
Recon.
job. Good job.
Good work.
Janitor.
oh my god.
What,
Yeah.
Colton?
He said they could be a janitor.
You can be a janitor for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So their solution
Janitor
was
with
is
an
they're like,
NFT.
oh, bonuses? No, here's an NFT.
Or just don't do it. Just don't do it in general. How about that?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
So, quote from a few Ubisoft employees regarding Ubisoft's dive into the world of NFTs. One employee said, I still don't really understand the problem being solved here. Is it really worth the negative publicity that this will cause?
No.
That's an employee of the company going, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna go to fucking
Legit just
Santa
looking
Monica
up and going,
Studios.
what the hell is going on? And another employee says, how can you look at private property speculation, artificial scarcity, and egoism, then say, yeah, this is good. I want that. Let's put it in art.
Oh, those poor people.
Why? It's
Sorry,
just-
guys. That's
Ubisoft
terrible.
is so dedicated to this, and it's absolutely outrageous because it's like
That's fucked.
nobody wants it. I think NFTs are stupid.
Yeah.
They're the
Well,
big
yeah,
R word.
It's been repeated many
Whoa.
times now that, hey,
You had me nervous there.
but yeah, I mean, several instances where NFTs have not proven themselves beneficial for major companies like that trying to implement them.
You're trying to be cool with the kids,
Yeah.
man.
They're not a product for everyday people.
No.
That's the thing.
There's a YouTuber, he actually just posted a video yesterday. I hate it when YouTubers post videos just before we do a podcast episodes. It looks like I'm totally tailgating on what they're doing.
Right.
But his name's Curtis Connor, and he made a website, and he just put up a bunch of free NFTs on there for 24 hours. They're literally just JPEGs that you can save to your computer. And he's like, they're free. Go do whatever you want with them. Sell them to people. I don't care. So I downloaded all of them and I
Oh
put
my
them on my
God.
phone. And I actually
course you
really
did.
enjoy these because they're fucking hilarious. It's titled Curtis Connor NFTs, but if you scroll through this album, it's just a bunch of pictures that he found of himself, and he put official Curtis Connor NFT, do not screenshot in the corner. Like, you guys can sit here and swipe through the album. We can put these in the video.
That
of the
guy's
podcast,
hilarious.
But yeah. But if you sit there and scroll through the album, you'll sit there and find all of his NFTs. We'll have a slideshow going on in the video podcast at this exact moment.
Yeah.
They're hilarious. I like this. That's a good idea. And the website's down. It was only up for 24 hours.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This guy's cool then. He's just
Oh yeah, that guy's hilarious.
Like a
it's such a
Banksy.
weird. Go ahead, Colton. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
I said it's like a Banksy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Now those actually will be worth millions of dollars pretty soon.
Can you just for being free?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he literally just said, "Do what you want with them." But I just like the little badge that says "Do not screenshot."
If you
It's
wanna
just like
scroll
so
through.
like
I saw.
photoshopped
I'm
on
gonna
there.
be a menace. Every NFT I see from here on out, I'm gonna screenshot. Mark my words.
That's what Brandon did for his Xbox
Thank you.
profile.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, nah, no, he didn't.
What?
He bought that NFT.
yeah. I don't own an NFT for legal
Where's my
reasons.
favorite one? My favorite one is this one where he looks like iDubbbz for some reason.
Jesus.
He's a very funny dude, and I definitely recommend going and checking out his channel.
I think I've seen a couple of stuff online, just like through clips.
Yeah.
Okay, so I backtrack, and maybe it is for everyday people, but it is a weird fucking concept still.
I just haven't fully understood how they work.
You're buying. Now people have finally figured out a very simple way to explain it.
Yeah.
You don't own the thing. You own a hyperlink to it. Like if I send a link to the group chat, that's like saying you own the link to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I own the line of text. Pretty
Yeah.
much. Okay.
And if someone
do. You-
went and took
you
an axe
own-
to the internet cord in the bottom of the ocean and went cut,
I'm gonna
Bye.
say it like this. This is the
Got-
best analogy I have for it, and I will not speak about NFTs in the future because I hate giving them free publicity because Cyrus is so irate over them. Imagine buying a house and they tell you you live at 1234 Emerald Street, right?
Yeah.
And you go, "Oh, I'm gonna buy that," and you buy 1234 Emerald Street, and then in the mail you get a deed and it says you own 1234 Emerald Street. You don't own the house.
you own the piece of paper.
You own the address 1234 Emerald Street. You can go around and say, "I own 1234 Emerald Street on this piece of paper," and they go, "But do you own the property?" "No, I just own the letters that are associated with it."
See, why
Yeah.
would I waste my money on that? Honestly.
Yeah, there's no protect. You can screenshot any NFT you want. There's no protection.
What are they going to do?
Nothing.
Nothing. They can't do anything. They could probably get.
It's in the
legal
public
counsel.
domain. Like if it's on a place where there's a like site that you can do that,
Uh-huh.
the creator is putting it there.
Can I?
Like
The problem with NFTs is it's a cool concept for artists to try and sell their work. The problem is that some people are doing it in stupid ways. Like
Yeah.
I mentioned last week, they're using computers to generate the art.
Free money.
They're just literally letting a computer generate 1,000 of them and dumping them off for as much money as they can. Where's the art in that?
yeah.
I think it started with good intentions, but now it's become such an awful thing. And Jimmy Fallon had a
What?
Curtis Connor talks about it in his video, and I remember watching it. Somebody posted a link to Reddit and was like, "What the fuck is Jimmy Fallon doing?" Jimmy Fallon was talking to a guest on his show. I can't remember what her name was. It was some like blonde-haired. I'm
Drew
not going to
Barrymore.
say anything negative, but somebody that's like very vapid to talk to, and they were sitting there going back and forth about purchasing apes, and the crowd is just dead silent, and it looks like somebody told them like, "You guys need to start clapping," like, like it was awkward clapping and shit like that. But you know how studio audiences are. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about it.
They have a light that says applause.
Laugh.
Yeah, that's weird. We
And when
wanted
they don't
flying
laugh,
cars.
it's a gun sound.
Cyrus will not be discussing NFTs in
I
the
wanted
future.
flying cars.
Fuck NFTs, bro.
I'm
Fuck
gonna,
NFTs.
I'm gonna finish my page and I'm gonna let you guys talk. Remember that a few weeks ago when we played that game where I did 2 real articles and a fake one?
Yeah.
Brandon wasn't here for that, so I want to play that with him today. I have. Colton, are you ready?
Yeah.
I have 2 fake articles, or 2 real articles and a fake one, and it's your job to figure out which one's the fake one based off the headlines, and you can ask me a couple questions about them, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Number 1. Shaq claims that he reportedly scares gorillas at every zoo that he's ever been to.
Jesus.
Okay.
Number 2, koala officially listed as endangered. And number 3, Bronx Zoo allows for roaches to be named after your Valentine for this holiday season.
That's the real one. The
Okay,
roaches.
so those are your 3 articles, and I need you to talk about, ask questions and try and figure out which one's a fake one.
Well, I have a feeling that it's the third one.
The fake one?
Oh, so fake
You're
one?
trying to find the fake one.
Oh, the fake one.
One of those is fake. Oh.
Okay, so yeah, if the roaches is real, that's one out.
Okay.
Shaq yelling at
It's
We're not yelling at. He just
Scares
scares
me.
us.
well, I'd imagine he yelled at him, but
No, just his appearance scares gorillas.
that
'Cause
could
he's
be
so
it
tall.
too. Yeah, because he's just that could be. And what was the second one?
Koala officially listed as endangered.
I feel like that should be it because they're literally useless animals.
But why would I make that up? That's kind of rude.
It's kind of rude. I mean, they are
You
useless.
know
but
what they've done
They're
for the last
adorable.
millions of years? They've grown to be adorable and eat a plant that is toxic. They can't eat
That's
anything
rude.
else than eucalyptus because they spent a million years
Other things.
just
Mm,
not
They
good.
just prefer eucalyptus.
Yeah, because they've evolved to not be poisoned by it. And if
Just naturally immune to it.
and they have diseases and they're stinky and they're smelly,
But aren't
Or
they just?
sloths.
but they're adorable.
but why do you believe the roach story? You don't even know what roach that is.
Because I
I
am
can make one up right now.
because I am pretty sure that I've heard that one before.
But the Bronx Zoo and roaches?
Yeah, about having your fucking person's name on a roach.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard something like that before, so it just sounds familiar.
But the koala being endangered, that's real? That sounds real to you?
It seems like it could be
I
happening.
mean, Australia was on fire for half the year.
They
one
lit
time.
that bitch the fuck up, dude. Like
About the wildfires. But Shaq's scaring a gorilla, man. I mean, have you seen Shaq?
that has to be real.
I mean, a gorilla could fuck up Shaq regardless.
You know what? No, I'm gonna say that the Shaq. That's my first guess. Is that the Shaq one is the fake one
I'm going to
because
need a final answer
That's-
when you're ready.
I'm gonna say it. I'll say it's my final answer at the end. But
Okay.
my reasoning for it is because I don't see Shaq going and scaring a gorilla. I see him walking into a zoo and becoming like one of them.
Becoming a gorilla.
Like just walking up next to him, it's like, hey, y'all tried some Gold Bond on your feet?
You need office supplies? I got you.
I have 117 different franchises. You can be the head of one of them. That's how I picture Shaq.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that that's the fake one.
You're going to say the Shaq is a fake one. Final. He slapped a bag of chips
I locked
to
in.
lock it in. Okay, I'm going to go through these. I will let you know the Bronx Zoo allows for roaches named after your Valentine is real. The Bronx Zoo, for $15, you can get a roach named after your date, and it's a Madagascar hissing cockroach.
Oh,
They also have meet and greet set up where you can look like you'll have like an expert that you can talk to over a Zoom call that'll sit there and introduce you to the roaches that they have at the Bronx Zoo. They're actually sold out on those.
are
Wow.
they really?
I sold out of roaches.
As of this morning when I found the article, yeah. So
No,
that was fast.
They're sold out of
Meat and greets.
naming a roach after somebody.
No.
You don't get the roach.
You
Yeah,
just
you
name
just
'em.
you just paying.
no,
to
you
name
can
it.
still get them
You-
named. You can't do a
you-
meet and greet is
Yeah.
what is sold out.
You NFT a cockroach, basically.
yeah. You mint it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, NFTing a cockroach at least is $15. So like, I'd rather name a roach after somebody than pay for an NFT.
There's a cockroach on your fort. That's Gregory. You named it? No, some fucker paid me $15.
All right, and then the other story of the koala officially listed as endangered is fake. That was
Okay.
fake.
Yeah.
It comes from. I found it on the Onion. I saw it on there
Yeah.
and I was like, wait, this is a fake article, and it says the Australian government has officially listed the koala as endangered. Their numbers in decline due to land clearing and catastrophic bushfires shrinking its habitat, with experts saying the species could become extinct by 2050 unless the government takes urgent action. I read that and I went, that doesn't sound like an Onion article. I didn't realize I was in the opinion section.
Oh,
The Onion part of the article, because the whole thing is fake, is the people that talk about it. You know how they get opinions from people on the news?
yeah.
This is from Marina Carmer. It says, hopefully this is enough to convince the wild ones to finally settle down and start a family. Her occupation is remote babysitter.
Koalas are actually declared an endangered species in parts of Australia, though.
But not, globally, I guess. I don't know. I'm just reading the article that I have here. The next quote is, it says, maybe now that they know the life is short, they won't sleep their days away. That was said by Abe Duffy, who's a donut glazer. And the last one is, swift, substantive action isn't really humanity's forte. And that was by Buster Hodonsky, pinata repairman. Yeah, dumb koalas. But I just like the opinion piece on it. What was I going to say? And then, the Shaq article.
Oh.
Yeah, Brandon. That's real. He made a claim that gorillas are terrified of him when he goes to the zoo. And the Miami Zoo, I guess, came out and said, yeah. Because he's so big and he's a freak of nature that they see humans all day. But when they see an abnormal one that's just huge,
They're
they're-
like us.
they're terrified of him because of how big he is.
Wow.
And then some,
He's God.
pretty much.
I
but
mean,
It also brought up another point. Howard Stern, when he used to like rent out chimpanzees,
Yeah.
and they used to go to parties, he'd have to put like if there was little people at the party, he'd have to go hide the little people because the chimpanzees would want to rip them apart
Yeah.
because they're like it's like a weird
Why do you
Dominance.
need
thing in their
chimpanzees?
brain that says, "Oh, that's not normal," and will want to just tear apart.
They want to remove it from the pack.
Yep.
They're weird. Chimps are fucking crazy, dude.
That's insane.
Yeah. So yeah.
Why is Howard Stern inviting both to his parties though?
Midgets. Well, yeah. Why is Howard Stern
Hey,
having
hey,
a party?
Hey,
Hey, well, I said
little
little
people.
bro.
Dwarfs.
Okay.
Dwarfs.
Okay. Thank you.
Not with a not like dwarf.
A dwarf and a midget are different things.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
They are. That is a fun fact.
A dwarf is like there's actual classifications between like little people and dwarfs because
Yeah, because
dwarves are just under normal height.
It's to deal with
it's their
symmetry and like how their like hands and feet and stuff develop.
Yeah.
and most of the time they'll also have like they'll their organs will grow, but their body doesn't like catch up with their organs, and so that's why they're like.
Like
know
what?
I mean? You can see it. I'm not going to describe that with words for the
I wouldn't.
podcast.
Oh,
But yeah, and then little people are just people that are real little,
yeah.
It's in the
but
name.
they're proportionate. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Okay. Well,
I still call them
now
midget.
we know. Okay.
Thank you.
It's not as acceptable a term.
No.
They prefer little people.
remember
probably have
you were
names.
telling me about that there's a colony of little people, and there if outside people that are normal come there, they call them biggers.
Yeah.
You remember telling me about that?
Yes.
That was with a B, audience.
Yeah.
That was a bold
So-
B.
Yeah. There's a clip on YouTube. My old boss actually showed it to me, and it was
Wow.
it was like a community, kind of like instead of they're Amish, they're just little people, and it's a community of little people, and they despise the people that are taller than them,
Oh my goodness.
which they dub as biggers.
Wow.
It's a wild watch. Just, I mean, I don't know what you would look up to find it, but
Like just pure hatred.
You could probably just
No,
look up BIGGERS.
it's funny. It's a parody. Clearly, it's not like
Okay.
an actual community of people that actually really hate them, but they actually
Gotcha.
they go and like just terrorize the big people.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Little versus big violence. It's funny. I like it. I don't know where it's from. It looks like it's from a TV show because of how well produced it is. Give them credit for that one.
Okay, man.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Deuces.
Colton, you and I should do a little live stream of Dying Light tomorrow.
Sure.
That'd be fun. I've been enjoying that game. I did an overlay for the last episode, and it's just easy to run through. I mean, I had to fill up an hour and 20 minutes, and it
classic
felt like
roll-up.
it just went by like a breeze. You know, it's
We'll
easy.
have to do it in the afternoon or evening. We're going over to my mom's tomorrow to maybe hopefully sell a car.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no worries. Let's make it happen though, for sure, because that one's a fun game to play. And then
Yeah, for sure.
we're gonna make the Madden thing happen. We got Gang Beasts on the list, like we said.
Mm-hmm.
And then what other games? Have there been any other new releases?
Among
Yes.
Us.
Oh boy, Among Us is eternal.
Yeah, Among Us is eternal. We will add that one to the list for sure.
Golf with Your Friends probably has some new maps.
Golf with your friends, I'd be down to collaborate and purchase one of the DLCs for some fresh maps for sure.
Absolutely. Aren't they free? There's some free updates.
Oh,
with the game.
really?
Yeah,
Yes.
I wasn't
there's
aware.
some free ones.
Cool.
Mhm.
So it's been some time. There might be something new.
Dope.
They have a worms themed course in the game.
Yep.
Do they really?
That one's
Yes.
dope.
Okay.
I think it's the second or third to last hole. One of those two, hardest in the game. It's easily the hardest one in the game
oh.
because you
God.
have to pick up a jetpack and then you have to hit the ball
Oh,
just
God.
right and weasel it into the hole.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one that you easily get like 20 over par on.
Yeah.
I want to get some recording of some VR gameplay too. It'd be cool to do like a party VR night.
Yeah.
Because now we got Boneworks. That one's fun. Colton, I don't. You have Pavlov, right? We can do Pavlov
I do
Duos.
have Pavlov. I gotta get everything reinstalled though.
Right. No, we'll plan it ahead of time.
Another game we could try is Human Fall Flat.
That game is great.
Very similar to Gang Beasts, and it's art
It's
style.
Gang Beast, but more team based. You have to work your way through the level with it.
Not just fucking each other up.
Although you can.
Yeah.
That is possible.
And that other delivery service one.
Totally reliable delivery
Totally
service.
reliable.
Yep. That's another good one.
You
Those
pick that
ones
one
are
back
just easy to play, you know.
Yeah.
Do we want to give Rocket League a shot?
Rocket League is a good one. I have it downloaded. And
You could try Battle Block Theater. It has
I
a
would
versus
I would
game.
install Rocket League. I've never played it.
Me either. I try it.
I like it.
Car.
What
Saw
did you
car.
say?
It's a Battle Block Theater. There's a versus mode in it.
Battle Block Theater?
Yep.
That
I've
game's
heard
pretty
of that
cool.
one.
For
Oh,
sure.
yeah. If not, yeah, there's still Xbox 360 arcade titles that we can download on the one.
Yeah.
We can do some older games as well.
Yeah.
With Motocross Madness,
Fuck.
Play Harm's Way, Doritos Crash Course.
Motocross Madness sounds fun. What was the super fun Xbox 360 title? It was MX versus ATV
Yep.
Unleashed.
There's
Yeah.
Unleashed, Alive. I think those are the only ones. I bought the new one, All Out, and
Yeah.
I still haven't played it.
I think Unleashed had the monster truck and just everything, right?
I played Alive because it was free with gold, and I played the shit out of that one. I thought that one was good.
Yeah. I like Unleashed a lot. It's definitely a nostalgia game at this point for me.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of early gaming days on that game. That one was fun, and then I don't know. We'll have to. That one's probably not more than 2 players or something.
It'll depend. It might be more players. Those games, like looking at those, reminds me of something like Riders Republic, which is the new one that Ubisoft put out. But that
Right.
one screams more of a downhill kind of game,
Yeah.
where you're just riding downhill, and that's kind of how the game goes, kind of like an SSX or there was a downhill game on PS2 that I remember playing. Oh, what was it called? It was like Downhill Jam or Downhill Madness or something.
Yep. Downhill Jam.
Yep.
I remember Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam. That's terrible.
I want
Not terrible, but you can,
SSX Tricky Remastered.
that would
was
be
great.
I don't know if this made it in, but we do have Skate 4 coming.
Yep. That's a title that I'm excited for. Hopefully it's the same black box team that worked on 2 and 3.
Skate for what?
Skate for
Skate and got him. Brandon got him.
nice.
It's pretty much a GTA situation where all they did was they announced that. Oh my god, you guys!
Sorry.
They basically announced that they're working on it. There's no like definitive information on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say we could all get Tony Hawk and play it, but it just you guys would have to leave me out of it.
Fuck. I mean, that's all right.
Well,
Me and Colton
I
would stay
would
competitive,
very quickly get to the not being able to play with him either, Cyrus.
Shit.
That is true. Tony Hawk takes a little bit of practice until you get it.
Yeah.
We're able to start just knocking off massive combos.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be definitely one I'd be open to practicing and getting better at. Just didn't spend as much time at it when I
Yeah,
was
I'm a
younger.
human. I like skateboards.
Wanna go
Skateboard,
skateboards?
eh?
Skateboard.
Oh, it's Bo. I was like, what do I keep kicking?
Brandon's
Yeah.
kicking dogs confirmed right here.
Dog
You heard it
likes to
first.
send under the
Wow, Brandon.
We're back to in person. You're kicking dogs.
table. Oh,
Damn, bro.
goodness.
Guys, excited for the future of Call of Duty
No.
following the new Activision purchase by Microsoft.
No.
They have said that they will keep the game multi-platform,
No.
and there are reports that
you.
Warzone 2 will be dropping with Treyarch's game next year.
No.
No? You're
I'm
gonna
excited,
say-
actually.
So that's going to be what, the 4th game based on Warzone,
Yeah.
instead of just
That's-
continuing the campaign.
Well, I think what they're trying to do is because the problem with Cold War and Vanguard is they keep integrating new assets into Warzone
Yeah.
instead of just coming out with a whole new game. Because if you remember Black Ops 4, they had Blackout in Black Ops 4. And then when Warzone came out, they put it in Modern Warfare. And then when they announced that Cold War was coming out, they're like, oh, well, Warzone's going to stay the same. And everyone went, how is that going to work? And it was because they've contained Warzone into Modern Warfare, even though it now pulls and reaches from other games in the series.
So stupid.
I have a complaint about that. For Christmas, I bought him on PS4 Cold War and Modern Warfare because he hasn't played them yet.
Right.
They are impossible to download and get to work. I don't know. I'm getting to a point where I might just call Sony and be like, what the hell is going on?
What? Are you serious?
It won't. So it'll put like 100 gigs of each game on the console, and it'll download Warzone for Modern Warfare perfectly, and it'll have all the packs downloaded, but they refuse to launch at the menu. It'll tell you that you need to install them, and when you click on them, it takes you to the system storage where it shows that they're installed. But the main
Wow.
menu doesn't register it. So then we tried downloading Cold War. Cold War is doing the exact same thing. Where, it just keeps bringing you back to the system or the system settings, and you go to the storage, and it's all there downloaded, but it won't let you play it. But you can launch Warzone from Cold War and
Jesus.
start playing Warzone.
That's fucking wild.
So I was like, maybe Warzone is breaking Cold War. So I uninstalled both games and just downloaded Cold War.
both of them.
And it works not at all. It still doesn't work. The only way I can get it to work is I put the PS4 offline and just install Cold War off the disc, and you can play the campaign that way. But
Jesus.
my dad uses it to watch Netflix and Hulu, so he can't stay offline on the PS4. So I was like, that's not going to work either.
Gosh.
I don't know
what
what's
a
wrong with this
pain,
game. And I
dude.
thought about downloading them digitally, but everything I've seen online is it'll happen if you even purchase the games digitally. So I don't know how these games work on PS4 because it is completely not 100% not working for me.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's wacky.
Yeah, it's
So if this year's game is still going to piggyback off of Warzone from Modern Warfare, what the we're just, I don't understand. I don't know how they're making it work.
PlayStation's the preferred console for Call of Duty,
It
too.
is, and it doesn't. It just it's not working for me. On Xbox, all you do is you click on the game and it opens,
right.
and you can manage the packs. I can't even get to a point in the main menu where you can manage the packs.
That's
It's like I press A and it goes da 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 da.
Or actually, no, I get to the main menu and I look at the packs and it says they're all installed. But then when I click on, okay, I want to play campaign, it's like, oh, you need to install the campaign. I'm like, okay, you switch over to Cold War and you're like, I'll play zombies. It's like you need to download zombies, but I have it all installed. The
Oh
two
my
games
God.
take up like 300 gigs on
Dude.
that console.
God damn.
And it's telling me I have nothing installed but Warzone. And I'm like, how do I have Cold War installed and it's telling me I have nothing installed? Because I open Cold War and you can't play anything. You can't play multiplayer, you can't play zombies, you can't play campaign. I'm like, why are there 113 gigs of this game on my console then? It's not Warzone.
Right.
That's wild.
Fucking PlayStation.
Jesus. Huh. Yeah, that's... Hopefully that becomes a thing of the past, because, man, that's frustrating. You lose access to the previous two games just because the platform's being reused and abused.
I don't even have Warzone installed. I'm done with Warzone. I don't care
Right.
about it.
Right, between not being able to play it because it's infested and, well, there's nothing else that it brings to the table anymore.
Did I tell you that I finally won my first game a few months ago?
Oh,
and it was
no.
because I was on Rebirth. I was on Rebirth Island playing quads, and there was a cheater on our team that got 37 kills.
Oh, fuck. Well, congrats on the win.
Yeah, I mean, I died super early. It was just us sitting there spectating some dude just lasering people through walls. He literally come up to you, crouch in front of you like this, like, and then he'd knife you, and then just go give ammo, give sniper ammo.
Wow.
And I thought he was being serious for a second, and I dropped all my sniper ammo, and he turned around and immediately popped two people in the head, up in the kill feed. I went, oh, he's cheating. Uh-oh, I just gave him all my ammo.
Oh, gosh.
God damn it. Yeah, I didn't realize he was cheating until he did that. And I was like, uh-oh. I died and started watching him, and it was obvious.
Belligerent.
Yeah, he just didn't care.
Here's another game that we could give a shot as a 4-player multiplayer.
Yeah.
Grounded.
Yeah, I'd be down.
It's by Obsidian.
That's
Okay.
the one where you're like super small and you're going through the grass
Yeah.
amongst the bugs.
Okay.
in spiders.
Oh, yeah. It's famous. It has we talked about this on a podcast a long time ago. It's got an arachnophobia filter that goes from
really?
0 to 5. So like every time you scale it up a little bit, it starts taking legs away, takes the face away, starts taking pieces of the body away, and then the fifth arachnophobic on the scale is just a big white dot with a smaller white dot on top of it to represent the body and head. And Tyson showed me, and I was in his room, and he's like, oh, look at all these settings for the game. And I looked at it, I was like, I have to play it with the max filter on because the filter just before it still has the face. And that alone is enough to be like, I can't do that. So
Fuck. Okay.
All your spiders
That'd
will
be
just
such good
dots.
content.
I mean,
Be
yeah.
very loud content.
Yeah.
Oh, I would
it'd be
not like
good.
it at all.
No, that would be torturous. But
I'm installing it now.
There it goes.
gosh.
I'll start installing it now too.
So I think they added achievements to it recently because when it was in game preview, when they launched it in the middle of 2020, I think it was, they
Yeah.
didn't have achievements, but now they're adding achievements and they're gearing towards a full launch.
Oh, cool. Okay, for sure.
It's kind of like I remember We Happy Few was stuck in game preview purgatory forever, and then it finally got a full launch,
Right.
which I still haven't played. I don't even know what that game's about. I just remember people describing it to me as a Bioshock-esque game, and I think I played the
It is-
opening mission and I uninstalled it.
It is very Bioshock-esque, but with a much less interesting story.
Bioshock 2?
Yeah.
No, all the Bioshock games are great. I think 2 just gets lumped into a dumb category because you play as a Big Daddy. And 2,
Right.
spoiler, but I mean, it's the fucking game.
It's fucking old. Get over it.
You play as a big... I mean, it's not even really that big of a spoiler. If you play the first game, you're like, wow, Big Daddies are big and powerful. And the second game, it's like, yo, you are the Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Which is cool because you can go around and fucking smack people with the drill when you run out of oil.
The cutscenes were cool, just
Yes.
smacking people. that was a cool game.
Yeah, it's actually nice.
Dad
And
was
then-
pissed when I got it.
Yeah, there's reports that there's another Bioshock game on the way as well. I know we talked about that.
One
Hope
or
so.
two
As long as it doesn't have the same animation style as Infinite, so I don't feel like I'm gonna split my brain in half.
Yeah.
That game just made me feel racist. I guess that was his objective.
Yeah. Yeah.
They couldn't stop me from slurring at the TV. It's crazy.
Shit.
It's weird how that worked.
Fuck.
Yep.
I had another game on my mind, but I lost it.
Okay.
So, my apologies.
I'm trying to think of old Xbox 360 arcade titles that you guys have played. Because there's the
Uno.
classic free one. Uno. You have Uno.
Yeah.
There's the classic ones. There's Doritos Crash Course, free for everyone to play.
Not anymore.
There's Hexic. Did you guys ever play Hexic? It's a game with the hexagons
Oh, yeah.
that you spin in a circle.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it has one of the harder achievements on Xbox called it's Grand Pearl Poobah or something like that.
Oh gosh.
And you have to create a cluster of 6 onyx pieces
Yeah.
and then enclose it around a pearl and get a flower.
Huh.
If you know what I'm talking about, if you've ever
I
played
know
Hexic-
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's hard as shit. it's
Frozen.
Yeah.
you have
Free
to
for
know.
all snowball fight.
It's pretty much the same thing. Played Gems of War. But was there any other like old Xbox 360 arcade titles that you guys used to play? Did you guys ever play Trials or
Nope.
Bejeweled.
Bejeweled?
Bejeweled.
Oh my gosh. Plants vs Zombies?
No.
Plants vs Zombies. I
No?
played the shit out of.
You did not play Plants vs Zombies?
No.
That is a tragedy, sir.
The 360 arcade
Feeding
game
Frenzy.
I played the most was probably Minecraft.
Feeding Frenzy is a good one.
I played them when they were on PopCap games, though, before they were even on Xbox.
Yeah. Luxor,
What's that jetpack game? I had it
Jetpack
on.
Joyride.
Yeah, I had it on my
your PS3.
PlayStation 3.
I
yeah.
had that one too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I played the
speaking
shit
of
out
Feeding
that one.
Frenzy, it's on Game Pass.
Oh yes, thank you EA. Finally.
Yeah,
Viva Pinata.
I wasn't
Yeah.
into
Viva
the arcade
Pinata.
games because I usually didn't have anybody to like. Arcade games felt better when they were competitive with someone else, and I didn't have like that buddy to play with, you know. So
Yeah.
it was always more like first-person shooters for me.
When I think of arcade titles, I think of things like Battle Block Theater, smaller games that were you could play with your friends.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Castle Miner Z.
That was an
D&D
indie game.
games.
Oh man, Colton, did you ever dabble into the indie marketplace?
A little bit.
Oh man, for $1, some of those games you couldn't beat it for $1 because there was Castle Miner Z, there was Fortress Craft. They were all like knockoff Minecraft games that you get for $1. And I always remember.
I played the hell out of Impossible Game.
Okay, that's good.
Huh.
I always vividly remember Castle Miner Z because of Treasure Mountain. And everybody would always want to go to Treasure Mountain, and I hated Minecraft growing up. Like I love that kids love Minecraft. It's so cool. Well, it was a weird thing because everyone's like, "Oh, when I was a kid, I loved Minecraft," or you know, kids now still like Minecraft, or like playing Roblox. I hated Minecraft as a kid. I thought it was dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, I've grown up and I appreciate it now, and I'll play it. But like
Yeah.
playing $1 knockoff of Minecraft was already stupid.
What was
Epoxy.
Epoxy, yeah.
There was a DayZ ripoff called Epoxy.
That one was
and
amazing.
it was amazing for $1 on the Xbox 360. So we started playing it in 2014. Dog shit. The game plays
it's
like
terrible.
dog shit.
It's
looks
fucking
like dog
horrible,
shit.
but it was
you
amazing.
you use your Xbox avatar.
Yep.
The zombies look like cardboard cutouts. There was nothing to do in the game. The areas were the exact same.
There was like 4 guns,
Yeah.
never any ammo or food.
That's how a fucking zombie game felt that I bought for VR. And I got into it, and it was like cardboard cutout zombies, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I reinstalled Epoxy on my 360, I think, last year, but it wouldn't launch, and it made me very sad because I just wanted to see what it looked like for old time's sake.
Huh.
I always remember Epoxy, but I remember they had like the voice changer games. Do you remember Uncraft Me?
I think.
You play as the little airplane dude that flies around the level, and then once you get to the top, it explodes the background, and there's just some anime chick with giant fucking titties. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Michael from when it's on the Rooster Teeth channel, the Rage Quits that he did in Uncraft Me are hilarious.
Yeah.
Because he played through the games and he's just like, yep, there it is. That's where those games came from. There was voice changers. There was
No, Luca, no.
No, Luca, no. It was just about keeping a cat away from a bowl of cereal.
Yep.
There was
Goofy.
oh man, I remember there was vividly scrolling by. There was a baby making simulator, and I don't understand it, but apparently it used your avatar in the game. And there was another one, and it was just a vibrator app.
What the fuck?
I'm not joking. It was like you use your Xbox 360 control. I was like 12 and I didn't really understand it at the time, but I remember growing up and going, "This is fuck. What the fuck? $1?"
Seeing that
Looking
shit
at the
on
handles of a 360 controller and going, I mean, I guess.
What did I put this in?
Oh man.
Fucking Xbox.
Yeah. All it did was just made your controller vibrate. That was it.
What the fuck is this?
You just turn it on, let it sit on your desk, and
Mom!
there. You could use your sore shoulders
oh boy,
What the fuck is this? Give me that.
give me that.
from carrying your team all
Get the
day.
fuck out of here. Give me that thing.
The indie marketplace was a wild place. Looking
Mom's
back,
like, get the fuck out of your room.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could still because you can't go, the indie marketplace was shut down like 4 years ago, but I wonder. I went back into my recently played section. Like, you know how Xbox 360 had that section that was recently downloaded? I had to scroll all the way back to Epoxy. That was how I found it. I wonder if I could scroll all the way back and find some of those old indie games and download them and stuff. Do you remember the one,
Gems.
the Avatar Deathmatch? Avatar Survivor games or something like that, where you use the Nerf guns?
Oh, yeah.
I remember playing that one with Cade, and it was a really shitty COD ripoff. And you ran around with your Xbox avatar shooting Nerf guns at each other. Stupid.
That's goofy as hell. That's
It was
fucking
goofy
awesome, though.
and it was stupid.
Yeah.
But I know that at my current age, I'd love to go back and play it for like an hour just to fuck around in it.
When you set up your Series X, did you set up an avatar? Or, like, have an option to?
No.
So is it phasing out?
Yeah, Xbox avatars are still around because I know they just introduced the new age of them.
Okay.
Because there was the 360 ones that they half-assed integrated into the Xbox One, and then like 3 years ago they integrated the new Xbox avatars.
Right.
100% optional.
Okay.
100% optional. You don't have to do that anymore. Because there's not a lot of games that really pull the avatars like they
Right.
used to. Like the old indie games, the old arcade titles.
You can download the avatar editor and mess with your avatar all you want. There's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of different options.
I set mine up to look exactly like me because all they do is wear black jeans and red t-shirts.
Fucking
That's what my
Except
avatar
you're
is.
wearing a black shirt right now.
Shut up. You don't know that. Stop looking at the webcam. I've got a red sweatshirt if that counts.
There you go.
Okay, valid.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, pull it up to the camera.
It was white.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then he murdered 7 baby elephant seals.
Okay, that was a little out there, but I agree.
And very specific.
Exotic.
So,
The blood of 7 baby elephant seals must be above your door.
there was a report that Kendrick Lamar was 100% releasing a new song before the Super Bowl halftime show tomorrow. When they listen to people listen to this podcast, you'll already know if it happened or not. Do you think Kendrick's going to release anything soon? Do you think he's going to drop anything soon?
I don't
He's
know.
going to play a new song at the
Just gonna
Super
go
Bowl.
check Spotify real quick.
He's going to go check and make sure. But somebody brought a phone into rehearsals and they were taking like videos that they shouldn't. There's a practice shot where somebody comes bursting up through the bottom of the stage, and they come in and they start rapping. Who do you think that special guest is, considering who they have there?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you guys who it is. It's a special
Kendrick
surprise
Lamar.
guest.
Yeah.
No, Kendrick Lamar is 100% going to be there. But they
a
haven't.
special.
It's a special guest. You know how like at the Super Bowl every year, the artist usually brings out somebody
Ice
as a
Cube.
guest.
He got vaccinated.
It's gonna be
Not
Michael
Ice Cube.
Jackson.
It's not Michael Jackson, no.
Nice.
But I'm trying to think of who it was. Remember when Coldplay came out and they brought out Bruno Mars, and then Bruno Mars brought out another guest?
It's Prince.
They do it every year. Yeah, Prince. They
Prince.
got
Ground
Prince.
for
They got
Tupac.
It's It's
Tupac's
Biggie
on-
and Tupac.
Nice.
It's Biggie and Tupac.
No, that would be cool though. No, it's 50 Cent.
Is it really?
Yeah, they're gonna bring 50 Cent as a guest, and I guess he breaks up through the stage or something like that.
Huh.
And he's just
Oh,
gonna be
spoilers.
in the club. Yeah, spoilers. I mean, sorry about that, but people listen to podcasts, so you can go watch it on YouTube right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Since that one's been made, they're just gonna drop him in from the fucking ceiling.
Well,
Hey, go Bengals.
you go
They're
Bengals.
gonna try to helicopter him in now, and the cable's gonna break, and he's gonna splatter into the stage.
Oh my god.
There's a
Colby.
prop bet on what songs they're gonna play.
Yeah.
I'm about to go drain my savings and put all my money on the next episode being played, just at any capacity.
Hey, the next episode.
I was about to
The
say,
Dr. Dre song.
yeah, they have to play it. If Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are in the same building, they will perform the next episode. They have
That's
to.
true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either that, they're probably going to do the next episode, roll straight into Still Dre, and then whatever Eminem and Kendrick are doing. With
He's probably
Mary
gonna
J.
do
Blige.
the real Slim Shady and then just dome Dr. Dre when he says he's locked in his basement.
Nice.
No,
When
he
the special
thro-
guest comes up through the floor,
Yeah, I was
Dr.
about
Dre
to say.
falls into the
So
hole.
what's gonna happen is it's gonna be Eminem executing Dr. Dre, throwing him in the basement. That's when 50 Cent comes out. Go, shawty. It's your birthday.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I mean, Eminem, Dr. Dre, and 50 Cent have a song together, but I wouldn't play Crack a Bottle at the Super Bowl.
No, probably not.
I don't think so. They did a press conference recently, and where they set up 5 chairs to have all the performers come out and do a press conference, and Eminem and Kendrick weren't there because they don't like doing media.
Yeah.
They don't like coming out and talking to the media, so they set up 5 chairs,
Yeah,
and
they
2
don't
of them
like
were
press.
empty. So it was kind of like sad to watch, but. Dr. Dre pretty much confirmed that Eminem won't pull his dick out during the performance because I guess there's some buzz around Eminem doing something very weird tomorrow,
Jeez.
which sounds like a very Eminem thing to do. But imagine to have Eminem at the Super Bowl show. He's probably got a contract that's filled with fines for dumb shit that he can do.
Right.
And he's probably handed it to a lawyer and went, "What can I get away with?
Right.
what can I do for the least amount of money? I have $5 million. What are we doing?"
That's funny. It'll be cool. I'm excited.
Yeah. It's going to be cool. It's in LA. It's going to have a special type of vibe to it. The Rams are going to be playing. We didn't even talk about the Rams in this episode. We just went off about the Bengals and other teams.
Go Bengals.
If the Rams win, it'll be
Von
nice.
Miller, am I
Because
right?
nobody likes the Rams.
No, if the Rams win, I'll be happy because Matt Stafford will get a ring.
No.
It's hilarious that you spend 13 years in Detroit and your first year out of Detroit, you go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Right?
That's good for
Yeah.
him.
Because Matt Stafford's never won a playoff game. This year was his first playoff
Homeboy
game.
got out of
first
the hood.
Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah. I saw. So Bleacher Report does a thing called Gridiron Heights. We can watch it after this. Where oh, Grounded's already done downloading. That was quick.
Nice.
My Xbox needed free up space, so I couldn't.
Shit.
Okay, it's a quick download
Yeah.
apparently. Anyways, they do a series called Gridiron Heights, and it's like animated, and they have the just caricatures of whatever NFL player they want. And they had Eminem pull Matt Stafford aside and go, they can't take the Detroit out of you." And Matt Stafford's sitting there swinging a baseball bat, going, "They can't take the Detroit out of me." It was pretty funny.
That's fucking funny.
The Bengals are the cool team. The Rams are like the team that nobody wants to win because the Bengals are just a cool team.
They're the
Right.
underdogs.
I don't hate the Rams. It's just it'd
Right.
be really cool if the Bengals won.
Yeah.
Which, when you're listening to
Bengals
this, you'll know.
deserve it a lot more.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Because the Rams, I think they have a bigger window if they come back next year and start tearing it up with Odell and stuff like that. I think they're going to retain their talent. The Bengals, it's kind of like the
Where do they
Giants
go
10
from
years
here?
ago when the Giants were 9-7 and won the Super Bowl. It was just a very special moment. They, a bunch of games went their way. That's what it feels like with the Bengals.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because you said they got off with a 10-7 season and just a couple of like well fucking executed wins.
They lost to the. I think they lost to the Bears and the Jets.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Which is weird when you consider
Wow.
they beat the Chiefs twice, but they
Shit.
lost a game to the Bears and the Jets.
Wow.
That's insane.
That's very weird to think about. I think they lost to the Jets. It was them or the Titans. I know the Titans 100% lost to the Jets.
So the Rams really have.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans, yeah. Well, because that's the thing about the Bengals is they lost stupid easy games, but they beat really good teams. And one of their losses was the Packers, and that was when Mason Crosby and McPherson missed 5 straight field goals in fourth quarter and overtime.
Wow.
If-
Holy shit.
And McPherson has been icy hot since. Like, he's, I think, missed a kick since that game
Yeah.
when he missed 3 in a row. You know, he's a rookie. It was a young game. It was a learning experience, but they almost beat the Packers. They almost knocked them off.
Damn.
Yeah.
The Bengals have shown glimpses of being a very good team. They blew the Raiders out in the regular season. Oh, that sucked. But
Yeah, it did.
and in the postseason.
we only lost by a touchdown.
Well, I meant just because they lost. I just meant because they lost. Sorry.
Stop taking shots at us. It's hard enough.
What did we ever do to you, Brandon?
I just meant because they lost in the round. I wasn't meaning. He was. I didn't say anything worse than what Cyrus just said
We,
about him.
we didn't lose to the
Right.
Chargers
Your
in the
wolf's getting
championship. It's literally impossible for us to.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a good season for the Raiders.
It
Better season
was.
for the Bengals. I think.
Making it to the playoffs is the playoffs.
I still
Yeah.
think that the Bills beat the Chiefs. I think they'd be in the Super Bowl. I don't think the Bengals beat the Bills
Yeah.
in the AFC Championship.
The Bills
Yeah.
be beefy.
We did cards at work for Super Bowl predictions, and I said Bills Rams. So everyone's like, I was the only one that put the Rams in the Super Bowl, so I won that portion.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Everyone's like, what do you mean the Rams? I was like, have you seen the Rams?
Yeah, you were paying attention because I wouldn't have said so.
No. Yeah. And like I said, if the Bills would have knocked off the Chiefs, I think they would have did it. But I also
Yeah.
had the Bills as my Super Bowl pick, so that sucked.
Yeah.
The Bills.
Da Bills.
Bob the Builders.
Well, where do the Raiders go from here?
New head coach, new direction. I guess we'll see what happens this year.
Yeah. It'll be interesting for sure.
Well, they have to replace their head coach, and they have to replace Ruggs.
We already replaced the head coach, and Ruggs is still TBA if they're going to draft somebody or pick up somebody in free agency.
What free agents are in talk? Do you know?
There's Devontae Adams, but there's a report that he wants $30 million a year.
Oh gosh.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
Allen Robertson's on the table. DJ Chark is on the table.
I have not heard of Chark.
Yeah, well, he plays for the Jaguars, so
Oh, that's why.
he's had suboptimal teams around him. But I think he's got the talent. I think if the Raiders go after him, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna wrap it up about now. We've been at it for a good while.
Mm-hmm.
If you have
Stoked.
stayed
If
with
you-
us
if
this
you dicked
long,
your stick.
thank you, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to check us out on all our social media pages. Cabros PC on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that good stuff. We got independent channels linked down below in the description. And yeah,
Hell yeah.
stick
buddy.
around for the beat of the week, and be sure to check out our Patreon if you feel like supporting us a little extra on the side. We do weekly Let's Play uploads now, and obviously we've got this podcast every week. Be sure to check out both.
Please watch it.
And
Watch it.
yeah, thank y'all for joining us. We'll see you next week. Toodaloo.
Bam.
The freedom comes from you not loading up pornography. The freedom comes from you not taking the Percocet.